Okay, HUZZ. Have you heard this before? So this is the big slang word going around. My daughters are using it for everything. So I had to know. Okay, I kind of knew because I teach middle school. I kind of knew what it meant. So I wanted a little bit more detail, right? So I said, what is HUZZ and when do you use it? Right? So I had a conversation with my daughters and they told me the history of the word and they told me how you can change it. So if you want to know, keep listening. So they said originally HUZZ came from a misspelling of the word hose on social media. Okay, hose are just, it's a word that we used to use back when I was younger. You shouldn't use that word. But I'm like, well, that sounds bad. And they said, no, HUZZ is good. Okay, so now HUZZ is good. So if you are HUZZ, means that you're cute, good looking, okay? But now they're combining HUZZ with other words, right? So I said, like what? And they said, well, you can be chopped HUZZ. I said, what is chopped HUZZ? What does that mean? So chopped, okay, means that you're not good looking, okay, or ugly, right? So if you're chopped, that's not a compliment. Okay, the next thing they did is they put together chopped and HUZZ and made CHUZZ. So now when teenagers talk to each other, they refer to someone as either HUZZ or CHUZZ, right? And then they said that they get going sometimes in their schools or with their friends and they make up new words, right? So instead of saying HUZZ or CHUZZ, they might come up with something like, I practiced with my daughter and I said, so you would be like, does? And she's like, what did you call me? And I'm like, no, like daughter HUZZ. So it has to be understood within the group, but you just take off the first letter and it is talking about another word, you put it together with HUZZ and you have a new slang word. So that was my new slang word that I learned this past weekend. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and if you want to hear a conversation between me and my daughters about HUZZ, it could probably be pretty funny. Let me know in the comments, and if enough people want to hear it, then I'll do that conversation in a short.